early life and beginnings. Jon Dahl Tomasson was born on August 29, 1976, in Copenhagen, Denmark. Raised in a footballing family, Tomasson's passion for the game was nurtured from a young age. His talent was evident early on, and by the time he was a teenager, he had joined the ranks of Fremad Amager, a club in his hometown. His performances in the youth leagues did not go unnoticed, and soon he was scouted by one of Denmark's top clubs, FC Copenhagen, where his professional career began to take shape. After spending several years in Copenhagen's youth system, Tomasson made his breakthrough into the senior team at just 17 years old. His natural ability to score goals, combined with his technical skills and maturity for his age, allowed him to make an immediate impact in Danish football. However, it was his move to Dutch football that would take his career to the next level. Move to Feyenoord and early success. In 1997, Tomasson made a significant move to Feyenoord Rotterdam, one of the most prominent clubs in the Netherlands. The transfer marked the beginning of a successful European career. At Feyenoord, Tomasson flourished as a striker and quickly became a key player. His finishing, vision, and movement off the ball were evident from the outset, and he soon developed a reputation as one of the best young forwards in Europe. Tomasson's time at Feyenoord was a period of significant success, both domestically and internationally. He played an important role in Feyenoord's victory in the 1999 KNVB Cup, Dutch Cup, and his sharp finishing and goal-scoring form in both domestic and European competitions earned him recognition as one of the top strikers in the Eredivisie. During his 3 years in Rotterdam, Tomasson cemented his status as a goal machine and a consistent performer, leading to greater opportunities in Europe's top leagues. Move to Italy, AC Milan and international recognition. In 2001, Tomasson made the jump to one of the biggest football clubs in the world, AC Milan. The move to Serie A marked a new chapter in his career. And his time in Italy represented both an opportunity to challenge himself on a bigger stage and the beginning of his most productive period in club football. At AC Milan, Tomasson was part of a star-studded squad under coach Carlo Ancelotti, which included world-class players such as Paolo Maldini, Kaká, Alessandro Nesta, and Andriy Shevchenko. While Tomasson was never guaranteed a starting spot in the packed attacking lineup, he consistently provided a goal threat off the bench or when called upon in rotation. His ability to play as a second striker or even in more advanced midfield roles added depth to Milan's attacking options. The pinnacle of Tomasson's career at AC Milan came in 2003 when the club won the prestigious UEFA Champions League title, beating Juventus in the final. Though Tomasson did not play a central role in that final, his contributions in earlier rounds were invaluable, and he was a vital part of the squad's success. His time at Milan solidified his place among the elite of European football. And while his spell in Italy was relatively short, it left a lasting impression. Time in England, Newcastle United and Aston Villa. Following his success in Italy, Tomasson moved to the Premier League in 2005, signing with Newcastle United. This move marked a return to England's top flight, where Tomasson hoped to establish himself as a consistent goal-scorer in one of the most competitive leagues in the world. During his time at Newcastle, Tomasson faced stiff competition for a starting spot, with established Premier League strikers such as Alan Shearer ahead of him in the pecking order. While he did score goals and provide valuable experience, his time at the club was not as successful as he had hoped. Tomasson struggled with injuries and a lack of consistent playing time, leading him to move on from Newcastle after just 2 years. In 2007, Tomasson joined Aston Villa, another Premier League club. At Villa, he continued to demonstrate his versatility and ability to score goals, though the competition for places in the first team remained fierce. Like his previous English stint, Tomasson struggled with injuries and inconsistent form, and he did not make the same impact in England that he had in his earlier years. Return to Denmark, FC Copenhagen and retirement. In 2010, after several years in England, Tomasson returned to Denmark, joining FC Copenhagen for the final chapter of his playing career. His return to Denmark allowed him to reunite with the club where he had started his career, and he quickly became a valuable asset both on and off the pitch. At FC Copenhagen, Tomasson contributed to the club's Danish Superliga titles and led by example with his leadership, professionalism, and experience. Tomasson's ability to still produce quality performances in his later years demonstrated his dedication to the game, and he continued to be a goal threat and a reliable player for his team. He retired from football in 2012, having enjoyed a successful career at both the club and international levels. International career, Denmark. Jon Dahl Tomasson's international career with Denmark spanned over a decade, from 1998 to 2010. Tomasson earned 112 caps and scored 52 goals, making him one of Denmark's all-time greats. He played in several major tournaments, including the UEFA European Championship and the FIFA World Cup. Tomasson's international career peaked during Denmark's impressive campaigns in the 2000 UEFA European Championship and the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where his goals and performances were key to Denmark's progression in these tournaments. His ability to score crucial goals for his country made him one of the most consistent figures in Danish football history. Tomasson's leadership and presence in the national team made him an important ambassador for Danish football, and his goal-scoring record continues to be one of the best in Danish history. Playing style. Jon Dahl Tomasson was known for his clinical finishing, intelligent positioning, and versatility in attack. While not the most physically imposing striker, his technical skill, ability to read the game, and sharp instincts made him a constant goal threat. Whether playing as a central forward, second striker, or winger, Tomasson's ability to find space and finish chances set him apart as a top-tier European striker. Tomasson's consistency was one of his defining features. Throughout his career, he managed to maintain a high level of performance, even when faced with fierce competition and injuries. His ability to adapt to different playing styles, whether in the high-pressure environments of the Premier League or the more tactical setup of Serie A, showed his quality as a player. Additionally, his leadership qualities made him an important figure in both his club and national team.